Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I want to show you two new products that have been kind of rocking my world lately. Category that these products belong to is a category that I've explored by taking multiple deep dives into multiple brands and multiple products. Usually the good ones that I've found kind of tend to be on the more expensive side of things. So the ones that I'm going to be sharing with you today are much more affordable than most products that I've tried in this category. It's unique, it's efficient, and it works. So the products that I'm sharing with you today are the 1% kojic acid lip balm and the 1% ceramide complex lip balm, both by the Dermaco. And they come in this very cute small little packaging, and the actual product looks like this, like a little pill. It's the cutest thing ever, and twist it up. Both of these actually smell, I think, the exact same, and they smell very faintly of like cocoa butter, in like somewhere in that arena. So I think the kind of logic of having these skincare actives in your lip balm are the same when they're used for your skin. So kojic acid, you guys know, if you've watched my channel, I've spoken about it quite a lot actually this year especially. It's an ingredient that basically targets pigmentation. So if you have on your lips, there's pigmentation, there's discoloration. I also do. The edges of my lips are also quite dark, and yeah, it's quite a common thing for Indians to have especially. I've seen a lot of products on the market which are specifically targeted at pigmentation on your lips, and the ones that I've seen usually kind of tend to be like scrubs. So I'm very excited to try this out. And the main ingredients mentioned on the packaging are 1% kojic acid, 0.5% alpha arbutin, which is like a more sensitive skin friendly alternative to vitamin C. I've spoken about alpha arbutin on my channel quite a few times also, and in one video I think I took like a deep dive and explained the whole process, not the process, the logic of including alpha arbutin instead of vitamin C, because it's kind of unstable. Vitamin C, alpha arbutin is much more stable in comparison, and it's therefore much easier to include in formulations. If you want to really understand the whole thing, I'll link that video up here. I'll have to find it. I'm not even sure which video it was, but I'll link it up here so you can watch. Now you know both of these ingredients are really targeted at existing pigmentation, and also they're going to prevent any further pigmentation from happening. Apart from that, it also contains hyaluronic acid and SPF 30 PA++. Both of these actually contain SPF 30, which is also great. I'll get into what the actual formula is like in a bit. This is what the kojic acid one looks like. I've started using this like in the last 3 days or so. The one that I've been using for what feels like 2 weeks now, 3 weeks, is this one. And this is the 1% ceramide complex lip balm. So this one contains 1% ceramide and also vitamin E. Ceramide again is something that I have spoken about on my channel, but I'll mention it again just for the sake of this video. Ceramides are basically the kind of building blocks. Your skin has a lipid barrier, moisture barrier. Ceramides make up those barriers. So anytime that your skin is sensitized or it's kind of reacting to something, the kind of 2-3 main ingredients that like dermatologists will recommend to kind of help your skin heal is to first of all shut down use of any kind of chemical exfoliants or any sort of actives, and stick to things like ceramides, squalane, and hyaluronic acid, because these hydrate your skin and help your skin repair and heal. Ceramide one is going to be really good for someone who has perpetually dry lips, constantly deals with flaky lips, etc. But now coming to the formula, both of these in terms of the actual physical formula are actually quite similar. They're colorless. First of all, this is not like a tinted lip balm situation, and I'm actually glad that they're not, because tinted lip balms are good for what you call them, for having a nice tint on your lips. I have found that whatever tinted lip balms I've used, they usually kind of tend to be either very runny, so like very close to like a petroleum jelly type of a formula, so it rubs off very quickly, doesn't really stay on your lips. So even if I put on like a really good layer of it before bed, by the morning it's rubbed off on my pillowcase or whatever, so it doesn't really stay. And the other thing that I feel is, if the formula is not as runny, if it's kind of a little thicker than what I just described, even then it doesn't really stay. You can have like a meal and then it will completely disappear and you're having to constantly reapply. This formula, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, is so different because it's actually quite waxy almost. And I know that doesn't really sound appetizing, but I hope you can see, like it doesn't really have that really slippy, shiny, glossy finish. It actually looks kind of almost matte on the skin. Like if you were to apply like a creamy matte finish lipstick, that's what it looks like. It doesn't look glossy, and because it's so waxy, you can put on a really good layer of it before bed, and when you wake up in the morning, it's still gonna be there. It doesn't rub off. It lasts quite a lot longer than most lip balms that I've used, especially that come in like this sort of a packaging. I mean, this exact packaging is very unique. I've not seen lip balm packagings this cute. This is literally like, it looks like a pill. But any lip balms that come in like a retractable packaging like this usually don't really last on me. So for me, that really just defeats the purpose, because the whole point is it should stay on your lips and form like a nice layer that prevents your lips from drying out. And a lip balm is not going to be able to do that if it doesn't stay. And the other thing is, if you've applied a good layer of it before bed, by the time that you wake up in the morning, you can actually see how much dead skin there is. Like those flaky bits will be kind of discolored from the rest of your lips. And whenever I've found that is the case, when I take a shower or something, that skin becomes really soft and you can just kind of very lightly just scrub it off with your towel, and it just completely takes away all the dead skin and leaves your skin, your lips feeling so smooth and so soft. And this is also because of whatever I've described about the formula being waxy and also not glossy. This I feel like is the perfect formula to kind of put under your lipsticks. So even if you're going to be putting on makeup to go out, this is like a really, really good product to kind of put underneath your lipstick if you feel like lipstick kind of dries out your lips. And also a very good formula specifically for, I feel like liquid lipsticks and stuff, because they usually suck out all the moisture in your lips if it's especially not like a very good formula. But most ones do. All the best like expensive liquid lipstick formulas that I've tried also do that. So it's not like a problem with like one specific formula. Most liquid lipsticks tend to be like that if they're like a matte finish. This I feel like is the perfect product to kind of layer underneath. You can put like a light layer of it and then put the lipstick on top, and it's not gonna tamper with the formula. It's not gonna make the finish not matte. It's still gonna be matte, but it's gonna be much softer on your lips, and it's gonna feel like your lips can still kind of breathe, even though technically it's not true, but it feels much more comfortable. So if you're interested in these little cuties, you can go to their website, which is thedermoco.com, and you can use my code Sharma2023 to get a 20% discount on your order. And if not on the website, you can also check out their products on Nykaa, Amazon and Flipkart. Their products are available across all of those platforms as well. And also every time that you make a purchase on their website, they will link your order to a child that they help educate along with Bhumi. And they have actually, I think, already helped over 10,000 students this year. So try these out today and contribute to their cause. And one more thing, the coupon code that I mentioned will not be useful on like combos and bundles, because they're usually already at discounted prices, so you won't need it. And yeah, that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.